Good morning and welcome back to another episode. Cooking with Chris. I'm starting to think I should contact BBC. I don't know who'd give me a show, but I think I deserve it. Anyway, today we're making tiramisu. Okay, let's start. So for this recipe, I'm using the classic Ask Chef Dennis recipe because I quite like his tiramisu. Tastes really nice. Also, he's got a little picture of his face. It's really sweet. Not a cracked egg. This could be because when I dropped them earlier. I dropped the egg carton earlier, and it didn't, like, it fell on like a bag, so it was fine. It didn't crack, except for this one egg, which I cannot use because it's dripping, but slay. I feel like back thingy mode. Anyway, so we need 6 egg yolks, 200 grams of sugar, 281 grams of mascarpone cheese. I only have 250. Then you also need heavy whipping cream. Here it says 416 grams. I have 500 milliliters. Hope it's enough. Then you need some ladyfingers, espresso, coffee liqueur, I don't know. Either way, we don't have it. And then some unsweetened cocoa for dusting. Obviously, we start by making a little sabayon, which is egg yolk and sugar. It's quite a slay. Throughout this episode, this vlog, I don't know what to call it. I might say slay quite a bit. It's inevitable. I genuinely cannot stop myself. I've tried. But yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna need is a small bowl for the sabayon, which will include the egg yolks and the sugar. I don't know if I just said that. And then a bigger bowl for the rest. This will have some water in it. We'll put the bowl on top. It's like when you melt not sugar, chocolate. And you gotta make it's like a double boiler. Can't remember what it's called. Anyway, we have some hot water already boiled from my coffee this morning, so I'm just gonna put that. And also, you don't use the egg whites, so I don't know, either you leave, what happens here a lot is I put them in a bowl and then they sit in our fridge for a week. And then my parents are like, this is gross, let's throw it out. Okay, if we're being completely honest, that was a mess. I do currently have my egg yolks and my egg whites in a separate bowl, but my god was that messy. Not my best work at all. Okay, now we have, which I believe to be invention made by gods, a scale, but like the electric scales, those so much better. So just gonna measure out 200 grams of sugar. We are missing Maria actually, which is kind of sad. Actually, it's very sad, but that's life, baby. We all will spend a Christmas away from home eventually. 200 grams. Okay, let's out sugar. I like to put things away as I'm cooking because I'm not a loser. And it's like, if I'm not using it anymore, why would I not put it away? You know what I mean? Where's the whisk? Making this vlog made me think of when, I keep calling it, vlog. Of when I made my first ever cooking with Chris. As I was trying to say, making this little cooking with Chris made me think of the first one I ever made, which is when we were in quarantine. It was like early days of quarantine, 2020. I think I made like a margarita tart. I don't know, I was going my cousin had given me a little book that was like easy meals to make as a uni student. So I was like, I'm gonna go through all of these and cook them before I go to uni. I think I made like 2. Sorry, Beth. But yeah, that was a crazy time. That little vlog was funny, I think. Actually, I haven't watched it in a while. I'm gonna go watch all my little vlogs, see what I have to private. Just in case, Hannah, if you decide to look at anything other than this. Which, like, fair enough, but... Anyway, so now that I've mixed my little egg yolks and sugar, I'm gonna put it on top of the boiling water. You just place it on top of this little pot, and you basically you have to continuous stirring for like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna stop the vlog here because I'm not gonna film 10 more minutes of me stirring some sabayon. Okay, welcome back. So I've made my little sabayon. Here it is. I'm just gonna kind of keep stirring it while I do the other things too. I have to let it cool. You may be thinking, Chris, that's such a smooth sabayon. And it is. Let me show you. So yeah, pretty smooth sabayon if you ask me. And you may be also thinking, what have you been doing for the last 10 minutes? If not talking to you. I was watching Zoella's Vlogmas. Because why not? You know what I mean? Especially Vlogmas Day 18, Christmas baking with Ottie. How sweet. Okay, next is apparently I have to put the mascarpone, whatever you want to call it, this cheese, into my sabayon mix. I'm going to wait a little until the sabayon keeps cooling down so it doesn't curdle the mascarpone. Oh, I actually get so frustrated saying that word because I know it's probably wrong. I just don't care. I hope you guys are excited by this Cook with Chris. I hope you think, wow, that's absolutely exhilarating, Chris. Thank you so much for thinking about this. I didn't think about this. Hannah told me I had to send her pictures / vlog it, and I thought, what a great time to make a comeback. So here we are, making a comeback. So while I'm going to let everything cool for a sec, the mascarpone and the sabayon mix, I'm going to get cracking on my whisking. Now, the whisking tends to be a bit of a bitch, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to put the crab on. I just think the crab is kind of fun. Bring back hashtag Kath Kidson. I'm not talking about Kath Kidson. Did you guys ever read the Kathy Cassidy books? Because I really enjoyed them, especially the one of like the sisters. They each had like their own book. I don't know. Anyway, either way, I'm gonna do a fit check, don't worry guys, because this is a bit of slay. So this is what it's looking like right now. Currently not super stiff, so I'm gonna keep going, but getting much better. Growing in size. It just takes a while with this little thing, but I'd rather just that much spillage, I don't know, spray, yeah, anyway, rather than this whole kitchen being absolutely covered in whipped cream. So yeah, so we're still fucking at it. Definitely not any stiff peaks. That's fine, I'll keep going. I've got Zoella to keep me company, and Hannah hasn't woken up, so I'm not distracted by their texts. Lol. Yeah, let's keep going, I guess. Hey, found a new angle. Pretty crazy. It's been literally 45 minutes. Bitch, I've been fucking stirring this stupid fucking whipped cream for years. I don't want to talk about it. Clearly I do, but I don't want to talk about it. Anyway. It says in the recipe this should take about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, my fucking ass. Anyway. It's literally not even stiff. I can't even show you because they literally are fucking running around. But... oh, Okay. Anyway, so here I've got my mascarpone, which has just been sitting out for a while. I'm going to finally put it into the sabayon, which I'm going to give it a little stir because it's getting a little stiff. Everything's a little stiff. Mostly because this fucking kitchen's cold, but also, actually not everything is getting stiff. Apparently not the whipped cream. Honestly, God, if this doesn't turn out beautiful and perfect, I don't want to talk about it. I always say that. For someone who won't shut up about things, I always say I don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? You guys definitely know what I mean. You guys are the ones I'm talking to, so. Oh, talking about money, I have to do all my Christmas shopping today. After I make this tiramisu, I have to run out to do Christmas shopping. Because I have not yet done it. I've done we're doing Secret Santa as a family. That I have done. And it's been good. Also, I've just put the mascarpone sabayon mix into the whipped cream. It's supposed to be the other way around, but I've not done that. This whipped cream is actually not whipped at all, man. This is not going to make for a good tiramisu. It's going to be runny as fuck, man. Anyway, I would normally put this mixture in the fridge for a little bit, but it can't be fucked. It's making me a little mad. So I'm just going to assemble the tiramisu, shove it in the fridge, and that'll be done. Ta-da! Next, we're going to arrange. How exciting. Okay, so I've got 2 containers. I would usually just, normally they come out, we have enough for 2, so I'm just going to make them both. And then I have this with 3 espressos for right now. I might put a 4th, we'll see how the ladyfingers take, but I'm going to let the espresso cool down in just a second before I start putting the ladyfingers in. One of my favourite things to do is actually dip these ladyfingers in the espresso and a snack. They're really nice, guys. Okay, to assemble, what we do is we do a layer of ladyfingers, a layer of the whipped cream mascarpone thingy, a layer of ladyfingers, another layer of the whipped cream mascarpone thing. You're going to lightly dip the ladyfingers into the espresso, just enough to cover them, but not enough to soak. And we're done. Here we have them. 2 layers of the ladyfingers, 2 layers of the mascarpone thing, which you can't really tell, but yeah. So now that my fingers are all covered in coffee, it's on my nails, I'm not gonna show you, but anyway, put these in the fridge and leave them. Don't leave them overnight because we'll eat them tomorrow for dinner. But yeah, then we'll put cocoa powder on the top of them and eat them. If you want to see a picture of them at the end, I know for a fact my mum will probably post it on Instagram. If you don't follow my mum, the fuck are you doing with your time? She's my favourite influencer, Instagram influencer. Tell my mum she just arrived. Let's see the car. What else? Yeah, if anything, I'll maybe post a picture. See how crazy I look. You see my mum's car? There she is. Let's wait until she comes out of the car. Oh, she's already out of the car. Okay. Anyway, getting stuck in these leaves. Look at our little crimbo decor. Crimbo decor. Yeah, very cute, very Christmassy. I hope you really enjoyed watching me make tiramisu. Love you. Have a Merry Christmas.